Hey everybody, we are expecting a delivery from B-Stock. We are expecting our 3 pallets of shoes that you saw us bid on earlier. And so, beautiful day outside. We're just going to kind of hang out. We got a phone call from the driver. They're supposed to be here relatively in just a few minutes. And so we're just kind of keeping a lookout so that when he pulls onto our street, we can kind of wave him to our location. So hopefully they're in good condition. We're going to have to see. Woohoo! The truck is here. Paul is already unloading the very first pallet. We got 3 pallets, which are 48 inches by 40 inches by 60 inches tall. It says that it weighs a total of 1,788 pounds between the 3 of them. The estimated retail was $16,405 for 826 pairs of shoes. So we got 3 pallets of footwear. It is considered grade A, which means basically it is in basically brand new condition. Some things will come with boxes, some things will not. So what did we actually pay for it? If you watched our auction, you saw how much we paid for it. But if you were not there and you missed it, we paid $2,980.57. $2,980.57. And so that's how much we paid for the 800 some odd pairs of shoes, which is a crazy amount of shoes. So needless to say, in the future, you'll be seeing lots of shoes on our Poshmark store and hookedonpickin.com. We're just waiting here for the last pallet. I do have this sped up a little bit so that you can see all of the process and how it happens. Now, one thing that I wanted to mention here is that we do request a lift gate. They don't always give you a lift gate, so make sure that if you live in a residential area and you don't have a dock door, that you request a lift gate. You don't have to have your own pallet jack. He had a pallet jack, and he could have pallet jacked all of it off of there for us, but because he did have a pallet jack, then that really definitely helped. So like I said, we're getting 826 pairs of shoes. We're going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek, so make sure you stay tuned. We're going to give you a little sneak peek into the top of some of the boxes and what condition we kind of are looking at, so that you know what to look forward to when getting all this. Now, I'm actually going over and talking to the driver. I do have to sign a form. Basically, he keeps that so that he knows that I took possession of the pallets. The pallets look a little bit rough condition, so I'm really hoping that that doesn't do a lot of damage to the shoes on the bottom. Paul just can't wait, so he's sneak peeking right there, as you can see, because he literally can't wait. So he's just randomly pulling things out of the pallet. But anyway, nice guy. Usually when the trucking company calls, they give you a time frame. I usually ask the trucking company to call me when they're en route or like 30 minutes out, so that I know that I can be present and at home. With all of my crazy schedules and running here and there and everywhere with some of my kids' activities, I need to make sure that I'm always present for these drop-offs. So plus we live kind of in an interesting road. It's a little bit narrow, and so we always like to be present so that they know exactly where they're dropping off. So, super nice guy. We got to talk to him, get to know him, hoping that we get a delivery from him again, because he was super pleasant to deal with and came right at the times that we thought. So, you know, Paul's checking out some of the shoes, and then we're going to give you a glimpse into some of the shoes as well. So, that was just our delivery. So I always request a box truck. Sometimes they try to get down our road on a semi. I would definitely say no, that's not going to fit down our road. If you notice, the truck takes up primarily the entire road, because we live kind of on a lane and a half. It's not really even a 2-lane road. And so that makes it a little bit difficult. You're able to kind of witness our nice new driveway that we have here, which is super helpful. They used to try to back in. And if you ever saw that, they usually get stuck. So let's go ahead, check out, and see what's in the pallets. So let's see what kind of condition we get. So here's the first one. First off, just at first glance, it looks definitely like the load shifted or they put too much on top. This looks pretty awful. I'm really hoping that doesn't affect the condition. Thankfully, they're inside boxes, so hopefully everything is good. And when I first glance you want to peek in here a little bit, these are all in boxes. So, which means probably the product is just fine. So they're in shoe boxes inside there. This one, same way. Let's check this one out.
Salvage sticker?
So salvage means, so there's a green salvage sticker on the side of this box here, all these boxes. These are probably Target shoes because that's normally the sticker we see on Target. That doesn't mean it's salvage like trash. It just means that Target doesn't want to sell these anymore, and so they put that sticker on the side of the box to say, hey, it's going out the door. Okay, let's look at this one. We're just going to kind of take a sneak peek. All right, so these probably never came with a box originally. So those are like rubber chukka boots. Yeah, these are probably the kind that's always hanging on the racks. So that gives you a good idea. Still tags on them. Universal thread, size 6.
What were they going for?
These were originally no price tag. That's odd.
I thought it says right there on the tag.
No, it says
Maybe
size
not
6.
That one. Try the other one.
This one. Oh, this one says $24.99. And they clearanced it down to $7.49. So, $24.99. Alrighty, then we have like these are the same way. Some boots, perfect time of the year to be selling these, but these are kids sizes, clearly. And these are Cat and Jack, so they're not gonna sell for near as much as what an adult boot will sell. But we have got shoes, and more shoes. So we're going to do these unboxings in the next few weeks, so be on the lookout for them. Be checking out hookedonpickin.com for all of them. We like to list everything on hookedonpickin.com first, and then we graduated over to Poshmark and other places if we still have it left, but it usually sells really fast on hookedonpickin.com. So pallet delivery, turnaround time seems to be about 14 days, I think is what it actually took from the day we actually won the bid and made payment. So it was actually more like made payment. So they always do a, they don't do a credit card payment. I'm trying to think of what they do. They do a wire transfer. Yes, and we found out that we could do it with our mobile app. So no going to the bank and having to do all that rigmarole. We were able to do it with a mobile app. Not every bank does that, but ours does. So that was convenient. So these 3 pallets, we're going to make some room inside the warehouse for them, and you'll be seeing the future unboxings. And remember, in the end, Jesus wins.
You guys are a true blessing in my life. Thank you so much for helping me put this content out there to everyone. If you'd like to join these great people, please consider supporting me through my Patreon page. Check the link below. Would you like to make tons of money selling on Poshmark? Well, check out my new ebook, How to Create a Profitable Poshmark Store. Why do we sell on Poshmark? Where to get my inventory? How to create my first listing? How to sell my items? And then, of course, I give you also all my secrets on my top tips. If you'd like to purchase this ebook, just go to hookedonpickin.com or click the link in the description below. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, just click on them here. And if you'd like to learn more about the reseller world, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Thanks.